welcome to my channel. My name is Savannah, and today I'm going to do a review on the Makeup Revolution Corpse Bride Butterfly Palette. If you're interested in how I recreated this look with using this palette, go ahead and continue to watch. Okay, so I wanted to just zoom in up close to personal, that way you can kind of see my eyebrows, and also when I do the eyeshadow, it's a little bit more better for you to be able to see. But first, I would like to just start on my eyebrows. I think doing the eyebrows first, I think it's a little bit more easier for me to do, because if I do mess up, I can always go back and kind of clean it up. So that's why I kind of start out with the eyebrows. So the first product that I'm going to be using is this NYX glue. This is a really nice size little tube, and I just like it because it kind of just sets the eyebrows. It does not move whatsoever. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and just brush the eyebrows. I do need to get my eyebrows done, so bear with me. So anyways, yeah, so this is my first time ever doing a YouTube video. Usually I just kind of do live videos on my business. Well, it's not my business, it's my makeup page that I do on YouTube, not my YouTube, sorry, my Facebook, and it's called Glam by Vanny. Yes, you are on my YouTube, which is my first time just going and trying to do a video. My mind went blank for a second. Had a brain fart. But yeah, so a little bit about me. I am a mother of 5 children. I have 4 girls and I have 1 son. Crazy, right? I had prayed for so long for a son, and I thank God for blessing me with my son. He's just an amazing little boy, and he is so cute. My girls, they all are very beautiful girls. They have beautiful hair. They all have that natural textured hair, and I might be doing some videos of some of the products that I actually use on their hair for their curly hair. That might be the next video that I might be doing, but I will let y'all know. But yeah, I have 5 children, and I've been married to my husband for 7 years. And sorry, I had to do a voiceover, but what I was saying was I have been married for 7 years, happily married, and I'm truly blessed to have my wonderful husband and beautiful children. I'm gonna go ahead and just started and use the Alix Avien eyebrow pencil in the shade brown. This is a company by Celeste. It's a European company. They are non-toxic, wonderful products. I absolutely love the eyebrow pencil. There are some other products that I do love, but this one is one of my favorites just because it's so easy to blend, and it can be, if you have to be a little bit light-handed on, if not, it'll be super pigmented. But this is amazing. Okay, so if you do hear my kids in the background, I do apologize. But I'm going to go ahead and get started and use these Louise. It's in Rumour shade 2. This one is, I absolutely love the Louise. It is super easy to use. I love the fact that it brings out the eyeshadow. The colors come out, they pop out. I like to get that a lighter shade. That way the color can just, like I said, be a little bit more vibrant. So I'm just go ahead and just using that. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started and use the Liberation color. It's like a pinkish magenta color. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put it in the crease. And I'm going to go ahead and just tap and do more of like pressing motions. So I'm going to press the eyeshadow into my crease. That way it gives it more of the pigment. So as you can see throughout the video, that's what I'm going to be doing, is just packing, and then I'll be blending and adding colors. So right off the bat, this color I absolutely like. It is really pigmented. It does blend really nicely, just as you can see when I add different colors. So the next color I'm going to add is that it's like a pastel purple. I'm going to use that as to transition, just to kind of blend it out. That way it's not just a harsh line. We want it to have it more like a seamless blend. But as you can see, it's a little bit more like patchy. It does have some fallout, and which it really doesn't bother me if it has fallout, but because you can see, I know pastels is a little bit harder to use because they are very powdery. So this one was a little bit powdery, but I do like the first shade that I actually used, which was I believe it was the Liberation. But this other shade, I really didn't care for it. It was okay, but as I'm blending, I feel like it just was kind of looking a little bit patchy. Then the next shade I was using was Beautiful. It was a really nice, beautiful purple color. I do like this color. I think it was really nice and pigmented. But like I said, I've noticed that as you keep adding color and blending, I feel like the color kind of like slowly fade away. But as you can see a little bit more towards the video, you will notice what I'm talking about.
Got kick.
Then the next stick I'm going to go ahead and use is the Mary Kay makeup remover. It's the eye makeup remover. I absolutely love it. It's not oily, it's oil free. It does take off the makeup instantly. I will use it to kind of clean it out. That way I can do a half cut crease. But as you can see, I just use a Q-tip and I just cut my crease. Then the next step, I went ahead and used the Louise just to go ahead and do a hat cut crease. I just used a flat brush that I had and I just cut the crease.
Kick.
Okay, so right here I went back and used that Liberation eyeshadow just to kind of just blend it in. So I'm just blending and blending. And I went ahead and with the beautiful purple color that I used and also kind of blended. But as you can see, there's a lot of fallout. And you can see on the side of my eyeshadow that there's kind of some patches on it. Now the next shade that I was trying to get the video of is this really pretty, like this frosty white shimmery shade that I'm going to use for my eyelid. As you can tell, the shimmer was I would say it's kind of pigmented, but I think maybe if I would have used like a setting spray, something like a wet base, I think it would pop out a little bit more, but it was a really pretty shade. Then I go back and I just go ahead and just blend with the colors that I was using. But as you can tell, I'm doing a close-up of how patchy it was, and you can tell that some of it was just not really nice and blended. So so as you can see, I already have completed the other side of the eye. I will do a close-up a little bit later, that way you're able to kind of see it. But first, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to prep my skin, and I'm going to be using the Hard Candy. This is the Hard Candy Hydrating Primer. I really like this because it does give my skin this boost of hydration. So it has some coconut water in it. It smells really good. So I love the spritzer. So I'm going to kind of let that kind of seep into my skin. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the Mint Melt. This is from the e.l.f. This is amazing. As you can tell, I'm practically almost done with it. This is supposed to give you that sticky feeling. That way it's able to stay all day. So I absolutely love this product. So what I'm going to do is just going to put it all over my face. Lately my skin has been a little bit on the dry side, so the weather here in Texas, it's been kind of bipolar. If you live in Texas, you know. So I know it was last week we did have the weather, it was like a really nice breeze, and then during the afternoon it would get hot. So we have winter in the morning, spring in the lunchtime, and summer like later, like around like 2 or 3 o'clock. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this primer. This is just going to be a blur primer. This is from Farmasi. This is the VFX Pro. It's the Camera Ready. I'm going to use this. This Farmasi is another European company. They are like I said, they're European. They are non-toxin product. They're vegan and they are cruelty-free. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this.
Got the kick.
It just feels really smooth on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and show it how it looks. I'm practically almost done with this. If you want a little bit more information about Farmasi, let me know. I kind of do sell it, so if you're interested, just let me know down in the comments down below a little bit more information about this company, and I will send you some info. So just kind of massage into the skin. It just feels really nice on the skin. My skin seems to be ready to be prepped. I already had my sponge. My sponge that I use is just a Wet n Wild. It's like $3. I really like it because it does put the foundation really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Infallible. This is the 24 Fresh Wear, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in on my skin. Next product that I'm using is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is like a satin finish. It is a full coverage. I am in the shade medium beige. I love the e.l.f. concealers. I also like the matte one, but for today I wanted to use the hydrating one. It's full coverage and it's easy to blend. Next product that I'm using is from Mary Kay. It's the translucent loose powder. I use it to set under my eyes. This is a really nice lightweight white powder, and it does not give you flashback. This product that I use to set my whole face is from Maybelline. It's the Superstay full coverage powder, and it wears up to 16 hours. I am in the shade 332, which is the golden caramel. The next product I'm using is from Farmasi. It's the Sun Kiss Bronzing powder. I'm so sad that Farmasi no longer has this product anymore, but this is one of my all-time favorite. Next product is the Milani Rose de Aura. This is their baked bronzers. This is my all-time other favorite. Love it. Put it all over my nose. The next product I'm using is from Essence. It's Pure Nude Sunlighter. It's the shade in Be My Sunlight. This highlighting is super beaming. It's super cute, and it's super affordable. I went ahead and went back with the Sun Kiss Bronzer from Farmasi just to kind of give me that snatch nose. Then I went ahead and went back with the highlighter, put it on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. The next product I'm using is from Alix Avien. It's a collaboration that they did with Celeste. I'm using in the shade Dark Nude. I love their lip liners. They are super creamy and they feel really nice on the lips. I already lined my lips. I'm going to go ahead and use the Farmasi lipstick. It's in the shade number 4. This is how it looks. And to finish it off, to set my face, I use the Stay Matte by Rimmel. It's the Fix and Go. You can use it as a primer and also a setting spray. Then I went back into the palette using the same colors and started putting them on under my eyelid.
Kick.
Then I went back with that beautiful purple shade and also kind of darkened my under eye. I went ahead and coated my lashes with some mascara. I am using the Farmasi 3D Effect High Definition Mascara in the color black. Next, I used the Shine 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 Essence Lip Gloss in the clear shade. Next, I am putting on the La Estrella. They are from the She Likes Tex-Mex Boutique. I will leave her information down in the description box. Okay, so this is the finished look of using the Butterfly palette from Makeup Revolution. I would have to just play with it a little bit more, test it out, but I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. That way you're able to see the detail of the eyeshadow. So I went ahead and zoomed in, and as you can tell, this side looks okay, but as for this side, as you can see that there's like some patches. So I think it's because of the pastel purple. It's more like powdery, and it was like kind of hard to kind of blend. But actually, as I'm looking at the eyeshadow, this like icy white shimmery shade, I absolutely love it. And I think overall I would give it maybe out of a 5 out of a 10, but I would have to just test it out and see a little bit more of the other eyeshadows. I would do another video. Maybe that would be my next video, to do use the other shades, and we'll go from there and see if the 5 will change to more of a 7. I'm gonna go ahead and put all the products that I used down in the description box. That way you can know where I got the products from, and the shades, the shade numbers, or the colors. I'll go ahead and comment down below.